Hey guys, we are doing something a little bit different today. We are going kayak camping, and I've been hiding this from you guys for a little bit right now. I've teased it in a couple of shorts, but this is the new rig. This is my XTR130. I have got it fully rigged out. A whole lot of stuff that you guys have seen before. You guys know the trolling motor, you know the Garmin, you know the live scope, but we've got it completely rigged out in a very different way from what you guys are used to. You guys will see a whole bunch of stuff, at least throughout the video, like these dual power poles that we are now running instead of the single one. Huge shout out to Power Pole, because I have now officially partnered with Power Pole. So they sent me an extra micro anchor so that I could be running duals. So huge shout out to them, as well as some battery packs so that I don't have to run any ugly cabling. Huge shout out to Power Pole. If you guys want to pick anything up that's Power Pole, head over to their website. They're some fantastic people, American owned, American made. But enough of that. We are heading to Lake Hartwell, which is just up the road. So it's not going to be anything that's like super far away, just because I want to test out the new rig. I want to test out pretty much how this camps with a kayak, and pretty much just kind of troubleshoot a little bit. If I see anything that I don't like, I'll change it out. We're going to be, if we catch anything, we're going to eat it. So if we catch catfish, striper, panfish, anything like that, we're going to eat them. So other than that, it's going to be a very relaxed video. I don't really see it being like a challenge or anything like that. It's just going to be coming out, having some good times with me and my brother. My brother is going to be taking my Native Slayer 12.5 Max with pedal drive. So he's going to be in this kayak. We've got a Yakima bed extender on his truck so that he can haul it in the back. So this will be 2 maiden voyages. I've never had the Slayer Max out, and I've never had my XTR out. I do have to fix one of the bunks whenever we get to the boat ramp, because if you guys can see, it is sitting a little lopsided, and that's because one of the bunks isn't exactly on there very well. It's on there, like you can come around and like shake this thing and the whole thing like moves, but yeah, got to get it fixed. But enough yapping. I will see you guys at the boat ramp. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get right to it. All right, and we are officially on the water. Had a couple of issues with the trolling motor. The bow mount plate had a little piece that essentially would not let my trolling motor lock back. But we got that fixed, and we are now heading to the campsite. I'm probably getting a solid 2.5 miles an hour. So honestly, not bad. It is incredibly comfortable, especially being able to be in a swivel seat is great. I'm sitting really low in the water, but that's also because I am packed down really heavy right now. I've got all of my camping gear and whatnot. So this little bit of chop is, I'm staying dry, but I would not want to be out in swells that are much higher than this. And I am getting splashed a little bit. But I also have 5 gallons of water right here. I have all my gear at the bow. I have a cooler full of food. I have my fishing gear, have my camping stuff underneath the hatch. So I am very, very heavily weighed down right now. But I will go ahead and get back to you guys whenever I get to the actual campsite. How shallow?
Very. Bring your motor up. Like, bring it up now.
Well, I'm going to be backing up.
Yeah. You're going to like run aground at about 10 feet.
Oh, I see it, yeah. All right, and we're just gonna let the current take us. And then power pole down. And boom. We are full force power pulled. Oh, dude, that is so nice. Dude, I love this. This is just, dude, I love this. Ah, it's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. So, we are fully anchored and going. All right. So, got these dry bags. It's got all my gear in it. So, we're not exactly remote. Like, there's still the current right there. The road's over there. But we're just we're kayak camping, man. All right. Well, this will be mine right over here. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get set up. So, oh, absolutely.
What did you bring? Tell them about.
I brought my Warbonnet Blackbird XLC, which I am currently putting up right now. And then I brought, I'll actually set up this way.
You sure you want the wind blowing directly across you?
Yes, yes. So,
Actually, you know what? That should be nice, especially.
Because of the temperature. Is it even gonna rain tonight?
No, it's forecast.
Oh, then what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna cowboy camp. No tarp.
You know what? I might just cowboy camp too.
Yeah, so we're actually gonna go tarpless. I've got it with me, but I'm probably not gonna use it. And then, yeah, pretty much. So I've got my Warbonnet Wookie 20 degree right here. Oh, here we go. Yep. So the underquilt, one of the nice things about this underquilt right here is that it is specifically made for the Blackbird XLC. So all you got to do is just put it around right here, and then bring it on under.
It's a little carabiner style.
Yep, little carabiner clip right there. And then boom. So all a underquilt does is it does the exact same thing as a sleeping pad.
Insulation underneath you. Okay, and so the quilt is salt there and
Yeah, super light, 950 fill down, and it's rated down to 20 degrees.
some little like minutia fact about downsourcing by these companies.
What?
So they're not actually sourcing a 950 plus fill tower down most of the time. They actually source 900 plus generally.
Yes.
And they'll give it that DWR or like extra dry or
Yes.
ultrasonic treatment.
Oh, at the camp toilet, someone left.
Yeah. And that actually adds about 50 cubic inches of additional water, so it brings it from 900 up to 950.
And I am super pumped to try this. This is an Xped Mega Pillow right here. And I literally just blow into this.
Yep, it's a one-way valve. You're good. You don't want it extra firm, trust me. Unless that's your preference.
I like it on the firmer side. Yeah, so.
Yeah. What's really cool about this, flip it back over. You can actually take this valve right here, and this one-way valve, it has a little pin where you can depress it, and you can very finely adjust how firm or soft your pillow is. So it's really comfortable for like a wide variety of sleep preferences. I'm a big fan of it. I actually used it for 20 consecutive nights of car camping earlier this year.
So, yeah, so Parker sold me on this, so I am going to try it. Yep. They also make a red version, but red on red is not really a good idea.
Yeah. And we do stuff together enough that we don't want to get him mixed up.
Pretty much.
Because he has cookies.
Oh. So now that we're no longer weighed down and have a whole bunch of junk on us, what we're gonna go do now is go catfishing. While we have both poles in the water, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick walkthrough of everything that I have done to the XTR to make it this beautiful rig that I have accomplished in doing. I'm so happy about this. So y'all already know the trolling motor that I have been using for a while, the Haswing Cayman. Not a sponsor. It's just an acceptable trolling motor that I don't want to say enjoyed using, but had to use. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I've got my red and green nav lights. They both look the exact same on either side. So we got my red and got my green over there. I've got my trolling motor plug right there. I went with an Anderson plug this time. Really happy that I did that. So much better. Just all in all, a lot better. So I also went ahead and mounted pod lights on my Yak Attack crossbar. This is with the no play system. So very, very, very sturdy. All of my batteries are in the bow hatch plate, and every single one of them, I've got two 100 amp hour 12 volt batteries in there. I am routing all of my cables to my Garmin all through there. Got my track pack. I got a captain's bridge right here that I took the legs off and drilled 2 holes in to put a track cleat through. And then go ahead and move le sausage and the net. Pull that up, put up right there. So the 2 spotlights right there, really, really nice. And then I've also got all of that under there, got all my storage. I've also got a USB plug in there, just so if I ever need to charge anything off of my 12 volt or anything like that, super easy to get to. I've got my switch panel, which is on a relay system. I've got a 1 objective cup holder mount right there. Really useful. I really like that a lot. And then I also have my Yak Attack Roto Grip for my phone. Really, I've actually really enjoyed that. It's nice. I got a 1 objective side mount. I'm not actually using that for anything yet, but hopefully in time I do use it. Right now, it's just kind of a permanent mount for my power pole system. And speak of the devil, I've got both of those mounted. I've got the power poles in the back that are double mounted so that I can go ahead and anchor in direction. So the reason that you want to run 2 power poles versus 1, so 1 power pole will anchor you and you will swivel. You'll still stay in the same GPS location, but you'll swivel. 2 power poles like this will anchor you fully in direction, which is fantastic. And I'm also using a Yak Attack power pole light mount, which is a flag right there, so that I can be Coast Guard compliant and also have a pole light at the top. Y'all already know about the Yak Attack black pack, and then I put 2 Yak Attack track packs right there, just so that I can actually have something there that will kind of store my odds and ends. So like I've got an extra pair of sunglasses in there, a buff gator. I've got my buzzer rocks right there. Huge shout out to them. They make some blood stop formula. And then I've got my swivel seat with the Yak Attack seat mount right there. Really hyped about that because I am able to swivel all the way around and face backwards. And then I've got my little, whatchamacallit? Yeah, the whatchamacallit that lets me see the fish. My live scope pole from Railblaza is soon, and I mean as soon as the Yak Attack one comes out, I'm getting rid of that. I will sell it to someone for like $100. Don't care. don't like it. Just not a huge fan of it. And then I've got 3 rod holders. I've got 1, 2, 3 Omega Pro rod holders. I'm bringing 3 for this trip in particular because I am going to be catfishing, and I just think it's nice to have the extra rod holders. And then I went ahead and added all of the lock and loads all on each and every single corner. So you can actually come down here and see we've got a lock and load. A lock and load, a lock and load, and then lock and loads on the corners as well, but those have rod holders in them because I want to be able to easily put any kind of gear on here that I want. Back at the back, we have the flex wings, which allow for this thing to track a lot better in the water. And I will say, it is true. It tracks a lot better with those flex plates. And then we've got my Garmin transducer in the back. So that's pretty much everything that I've done so far. I really wish that they hadn't put a molded battery section right here because it limits the size of battery. And also I wish that I could put my black pack there instead of just so that I have all of that extra space, because this is like 1.5 to 2 foot that I can no longer use because they have that molded box there. That is the only thing that I dislike about the XTR. But ultimately, I love it. I absolutely love this kayak.
Because we have like a ton of electronics.
Yeah, so I went ahead and got my Jackery out because the cooler died, but it's still, everything's still cold inside. Yeah, so if we want to go ahead and get the fire started.
Yes, I have a little butane.
Little butane torch.
Yes, little butane torch.
Awesome. And I'm sure we got plenty of firewood. Yeah, unfortunately didn't get any fish. Just probably not the best time of year. Oh my God. That is fantastic, brother.
Circle around. You light from a specific spot. I left a little door.
That is a freaking amazing, man.
Yeah. Over just natural sounds and talking.
So let's go ahead and dig into here a little bit. And so we got some cheddar smoked sausage. Got myself another thing. Got some Panda Express orange sauce. Got some pre-scrambled eggs in a water bottle. And the creme de resistance, the Chip and Tate Japanese single malt whiskey.
Brother, it's piece de resistance.
The penis de resistance.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We're gonna go ahead and let everything preheat so that we can get some nice fried rice. And we will be right back with you guys here in just a minute.
Oh, it's perfect in terms of
Yeah.
sweetness.
So went ahead and poured myself up a little bit of whiskey and give that a little try. Overall, the flavors on that are very, very nice.
Yeah, there's a lot
The finishing cask comes through really well.
Yeah, there's a lot of barrel spice that's in there from the bourbon barrel.
Yeah.
You really get the ruby port finish on the finish, actually.
Yeah. So this is the exact whiskey. It's a Japanese single malt from Chip and Tate. And honestly, really, really good whiskey. Got myself a little bit of avocado oil. Oh, that is fantastic on there. And then we're just gonna go ahead and get that rice in there. So pour some egg in there just so that that starts cooking. We're gonna save some for in the morning for some scrambled eggs. Hey P, in one of my dry bags, you'll find an orange mess kit. Can you bring that to me? This campfire is absolutely ripping hot.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got your basket for you.
All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and start adding some soy.
Hey, I need to go piss girl,
Now we're gonna go ahead and get that on there. Perfect. I always love to add a lot of soy to my fried rice, just because, I don't know, I like it. I like it very soy heavy. I like my soy boy. I like my butter on there. And then here in a minute, we're gonna put it on some direct heat, or indirect heat, sorry. We're just gonna put it on some indirect heat and, let it cook up. Oh, that's coming up really well. I have to take it off of the burner every once in a while, just because All right, we're about done.
I'm gonna shine a light on it, okay?
There we go. That's fantastic. All it needs now is just some like bacon and random odds and ends.
Oh, that's such a nice sunset. Bro. 180, you want to do this.
That right there is a very, very pretty sunset. Straight out the bottle. So, yeah, visibility is starting to get a little bit limited for you guys, so. Do you want Panda Express orange sauce?
Oh, fuck yes. Is that even a question?
For some, yes. All right. Put that back in there. That all in there. It's actually really, really hot. Fried rice.
Yeah, it should be fantastic.
All right, the rest is yours. Yep. So, that is really pretty fried rice right there. At least for campsite, some campsite fried rice, I will take that. My brother and I, we are gonna eat up. We're gonna watch some Dexter. We are still in the original series. And then,
Finish the last season.
yeah, finishing the last season relatively soon. We're gonna snuff the fire out, and then we're probably gonna head to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. So quick little extra. I know you guys can barely see me probably. This fried rice, amazing. Fried rice will definitely be a mainstay for kayak camping for me, just because, dude, this came out awesome. So I will see you guys in the morning or when I get in my hammock. And good morning, everyone. Parker's probably been up for a good hour or so. I just got up and it's about 8 o'clock. I want to say I probably slept for a good 80-ish% of the night. I had to get up, use the bathroom a few times. But other than that, we are getting ready to make a little bit of breakfast. Parker's getting the fire going again. And then
We're making pancakes, baby.
yeah, we're gonna make some pancakes. So, ooh, yeah. So the forecast said that it was gonna drop down to about 50 degrees last night. That was a lie. I'm really glad that I brought 20-degree stuff because this morning there was frost on my shoes.
Yeah, since we're on this little island microclimate, the temperature gets down much lower than the forecast, even if we're just a little bit off the mainland.
Yeah.
So we both prepared for that, and we brought colder weather gear than what the forecast was.
Yeah,
And we're both glad for that.
I brought a 20-degree underquilt, 20-degree top quilt. Parker brought a 30-degree mummy bag. And honestly, I was
comfort 20 limit. So
yeah, and I was very, very comfortable last night. Got a little bit of cold shoulder at one point because my it's been probably a year since I've slept in my hammock and was moving around a lot.
oh, you were just
Yeah, I was a tornado. I was
get comfortable.
Yeah, I was a tornado, so my underquilt had shifted in the night, and took me a little bit to figure that out and get that moved back. But other than that, I was very, very comfortable. But once we get the fire back up and running, I'm gonna brush my teeth, get all that jazz done. Yeah, all that jazz. So I'll get all that jazz done. And I will see you guys on the flip side. So here's a little blast from the past right here. I forgot that I still had my cut toothbrush in my ditty bag. It fits, and it's also lighter weight for backpacking. But honestly, it's just funny. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and cook the rest of these eggs. So we're gonna get that rolling here soon.
Yeah.
And go back in. Close that.
Spatula.
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 Me spatula. Sponge boy me bub. Get my seat. Now that everything has cooked down well enough. Yeah, next time I'm gonna be bringing something to raise all of this up.
Put some of them in yours. Those look good. Okay.
Well, that's just a scrambled egg.
Would you do your best to figure out like a deep? Yeah, I told you there. Figure out like any kind of surface that we can like eat a pancake off of. What I really want is that Sea to Summit set of collapsible cookware. It's got like a 2-liter pot, it's got multiple plates, multiple collapsible cups, and then we just have that and it lives in a tote and we bring it with us whenever we can. I don't mind cooking, I just kind of set it up.
Just a bag in a bag.
Yes, it's a bag. The inner bag is sealed, so the outer bag is not messy. And I tried to get as much air as I could.
Well, the outer bag is messed up.
Oh yeah, this happened while I was putting them up. Yeah. Okay, again, what surface are we eating these off of?
You figure that out.
Jackson?
Huh?
I told you to earlier.
Yeah, I was eating. Okay. So, I got a little hole in the bag. Around it in front of the camera. Tell us a little bit about this batter.
This is not my original recipe. I actually stole this from another YouTuber called Joshua Weissman. He makes a lot of cooking content, and this is some just bomb pancake batter that he came up with a recipe for. So we're using that.
What I was going to do is just put them in this. If you want to clean that out with water, put them in that, and we just have a resource that we pull. You know? And we put the syrup in my tokes.
Pancake reservoir.
That's good. Just clean it out.
We have so much more water left.
Oh.
Bro, we don't have to be stingy.
All right. Let's go ahead and take that off the heat.
I forget. I have a very good sense of like how much water I go through in a day when it comes to this kind of stuff. Because I've had to manage it for weeks straight.
All right, hand me the bucket.
The pancake bucket.
The pancake bucket.
The pancake bucket, Tone.
All right, the pancake bucket.
The pancake bucket.
Hey, Tony. Oh, God.
Okay, if people are calling him by a nickname, it's Tone.
All right, so this is the last pancake that we're cooking. It's a mega cake. And then the pancake bucket already has 7 pancakes in it. So that'll be 8. And then we're gonna go ahead and pour syrup in there, and then we're gonna get to eating here in a second. So go ahead and brought some log cabin, some synthetic syrup. So I know what some of y'all are gonna say. Y'all are gonna mock me for the original synthetic syrup, but we like it. It ain't great, that's for sure, but it works. Whew. So as soon as that's done, we're gonna get to eating. Last pancake about to come off. Yeah, that's hot. Whew. Leather gets very hot and very malleable in the fire. Good to know.
Gloves next time.
Yep. So, all right, mega cake. Oh, yep, we're done. And into the pancake bucket.
Into the pancake bucket.
All right. So
I gotta take some media of the pancake bucket.
So I've never had these pancakes before. Very cakey. Very, very cakey. So, that's really nice. So, at least for a camping pancake. So, if you like a cakier pancake that has really good flavor, then that's the way to go.
These should be a little fluffier than they are cakey.
Huh.
Did they?
Fluffy cakey.
Okay.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit of a better shot. So, very fluffy on the inside, but still relatively cakey.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh, that's nice. Parker and I finished Dexter, the original season, last night. No spoilers here, but I understand why the ending is a
very poorly regarded.
Very poorly regarded. So we are going.
The entire rest of the show being absolutely fantastic, by the way.
Yeah. So we are going to eat our pancakes and watch the first episode of Dexter New Blood, which is the continuation series after the mainline Dexter. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I will see you guys on the flip side. All right, and just finished getting camp completely packed up. Parker is still getting his tent and pad and everything, and we're about to pack up the boats. I wish I had gotten to do a little bit more like proper bass fishing yesterday, but the temperature shocks, it just really did not do well. That and my sonar wasn't working, so it was more just kind of a trial run with the XTR. Definitely going to be doing some more kayak camping relatively soon, just because it's incredibly fun. I really like it. So if you guys want to see more of this style of content, definitely let me know. But pretty much all that's left is to get the kayaks loaded, get back to the boat ramp, and head home. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as per usual, have fun catching fish, people. Peace.